What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Recently I've made the decision to switch my camo over to Kuiu, and so I've made a few purchases over the last month or so, and one of the things that caught my eye was the Venture 2300 backpack. As a hunter, it's very difficult to find that perfect backpack to fit your hunting style since each hunter is different than the next. So today I'm going to do an unboxing of the Venture 2300 pack, and I'm going to do an overview, give my first impressions, and then later on I'll do another video with it all loaded up to give my final thoughts on whether or not I think this pack is right for me. So let's open this thing up and see what it looks like. Alright, so honestly, I have no idea what to expect. I did watch some videos that Kuiu put out, along with like 2 other videos that are online. So we're going to open this thing up and we'll start from the top and work our way to the bottom and see what we're working with. Alright. So we're off to a pretty good start. It's pretty stiff. Got a little flex to it. So one thing I've noticed off the rip was it is kind of loud, but I think I'll wash it. I got an email from Kuiu. They put a note in there that said that the more you wash it, the quieter it gets. So I may wash it a couple times and see if it quietens it down a little bit. So it's got a nice belt on it. So on the inside, there's a Velcro patch right here. So if you wanted to take this belt completely out, you just stick your hand in there, release the Velcro, pull it out. So the belt does have a nice size pouch, and this is big enough to fit maybe a rangefinder and some gloves. Definitely big enough for a cell phone, battery pack. I mean, I'd say this is probably 7 inches by 4 inches and almost 2 inches deep. So, and you've got the same size pocket on both sides, so that's a lot of storage right there. So it's got these weight distribution straps right here. You load your pack up and then you tighten it up until it distributes the weight evenly. These pads right here are definitely going to make it a lot more airy behind your back, keep you from sweating. And on the bottom pads here, it's actually got grippy, like silicone texture around the edge to keep it from sliding back and forth. Along the sides of each shoulder strap, you have these stitched webs that you can move your chest strap up and down, maximize comfort. You got a ring right here. It's silicone ring, but it's got this little clip right here. I have no idea what that's for. Maybe I can give an update on that later. It's got these 2 straps right here. It's got Kuiu's name on it, but that's going to be for your hydration bladder. So it's got this little zipper right here, and that's going to be where your hydration bladder is going to come out, and you can select which side you want to put it through. It's also got a nice handle here stitched in. I don't know how durable that would be. Definitely come in handy when hanging it from a tree. This belt is really thickly padded, which is nice. The padding's at least a 1/2 inch thick. So these buckles on the side are, expansion straps, and you can loosen them up the more stuff you have in them, and you can tighten it back down to keep everything from moving around. So essentially, these expansion straps right here would give you the option to put like climbing sticks on this side, or you could put them in the center here. You could put a platform here. Like me, I'm carrying a 1 stick, so I can make the decision on whether or not I want to put it in the center or on the side. So we've got this center pocket here. Let's undo these buckles. It's just a really big pocket. Oh wow, and it goes all the way up to the top. I mean, that's my fingertip right there. So you can fit a lot in there. And I can turn my hand completely sideways, and it's not really putting any pressure on the pack. So yeah, that's definitely a pretty big pouch. I mean, you can put a jacket, gloves, and all kinds of stuff. So we've got 2 water pouch pockets, 1 on each side, and they look to be a pretty good size. I could probably fit my fist down in there like that. All right, so we've also got 2 buckles on the bottom, and this is also another way you can carry sticks or a tripod or anything of that nature between here, you know, and let it kind of hang from the pack. So those buckles come off, and so you can also use these to tighten down. This is kind of like an expansion strap, but it has these really nice Velcro strap tenders. So I just noticed you have 2 of these little loops here on the bottom, and I think you have one here too. You have one here. I'll look more into that, and I'll put it into my next video. So I'm gonna loosen this up just so we can get an idea of how big the inner pocket is. I'm gonna take these all loose. One of my big nitpicks on hunting packs is it's very hard sometimes to get into the pack to get what you need out without pulling everything out of the pack. And the reason for that is because a lot of times the zipper only goes from here to here. Well, you can see that this one comes almost all the way down to the bottom, and this whole thing lays open. So you've got this big mesh pocket in the back, and it looks like that could hold your hydration bladder. You've got 2 more of those loops on the inside here. No more pockets on the inside, but you do have this pouch right here, this Velcro pouch, and that's where your hard frame's going to be. And this is actually replaceable, so if you break your frame, you can take that out and get another one to put in. So on the inside of the lid, you have 1 mesh pocket here, that's pretty big, and then you have another mesh pocket here, and wow, that's really big. So it literally goes all the way down to the bottom of the pack. I really like the idea of inside zipper pockets. That way you can kind of separate your things. You know exactly where to go to get just what you need without tearing all that stuff out of there to find it. So I wanted to do a little test and see how much room was in the outer pockets when I stuffed the backpack full. I didn't adjust these straps right here, but you can see it's, you know, kind of tight. It's not super tight. I mean, there's still a little bit of slack in the sides. If you open the top, I've got a lot of stuff in here. You roll that down, I still have this much room. You can easily get down into this zipper pocket and maybe even the pouch in the back. I don't think you can get into, I mean, you can get in there if you unzipped it, but that bottom zipper pocket would be a little bit of a pain to get to. So I'm gonna undo that, and then unzip it, and my hand easily goes all the way in there. In the top, there's obviously a little bit of extra room in the bag, so there'll be no problem getting another jacket or, you know, a raincoat or something like that in there. This top pocket here was one that was really important because that's where I'm going to put the things that I'm going to need to get to quickly. And so we open that up. Oh yeah. Another thing I did want to mention is inside of this top pocket there is also another zipper pocket, so you can separate stuff, you know, if you want to put keys in there and have it to where it's not bouncing around, hitting everything, making a bunch of noise. So just to give you an idea of how much stuff's in this bag, so to still have that much room in there after packing all of those clothes in there is very impressive for it to be such a, I'm going to say, a smaller pack. I've got another 2300 pack in there that there is not a chance that you would put a third of what I put in this pack in it. I love the strapping and webbing and the adjustability of everything. The pocket layout, you know, the zippered pockets on the inside, the top pocket with the zipper pocket on the inside of it, you know, even this main pocket here you know, everything's just pretty well laid out. You know, your pockets on your belt there, the ability to remove this belt completely, to the straps. You know, I like the curve in the straps. It keeps everything kind of conformed to your body. I really can't wait to get this loaded up with my hunting gear. I really think this may be the one, but obviously it's going to take me a little bit of time to get everything laid out and see how I want to configure everything. If you've got this pack and you've used it for a while and you've got any tips and tricks for me, please feel free to leave a comment and let me know how it worked out for you. And please feel free to send pictures. I've got a Facebook page, Rob's Man Cave on Facebook. You can shoot me a message, or you know, you can post on my page. Really doesn't matter. I normally post my videos right onto Facebook from YouTube, so you know, you can comment on the video from there. If you do not have this pack and you're interested in seeing how it looks whenever it's all packed out, give me about a week and a half and I should be able to upload an update video. So anyways, you guys don't forget to subscribe. We've got the Camelback Trophy TS backpack. We'll have part 2 of this video coming up pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that. And we got some more stuff coming up that you're not going to want to miss. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time in Rob's Man Cave.